As they always say, define their travels as you can. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Hello, Goglings, Gogletites, Gogrifics, Gog Peoples, and all that kind of good stuff, to episode 110 of Pen and Pixels, as we continue to proceed onwards into our into 2018. I am Arvin Eleron. I am your host. This is the show that we do every Tuesday where we focus on story and narrative in games. And today we actually start a new game, at least a new game for me, and that is Divinity. Divinity. We're playing Divinity. That's clearly what we're playing. Really good game. Divinity. It's the sequel to Divinity, and Divinity Original Sin 2. That is what we're actually playing. We're going to be doing a series of this, and I want to talk a little bit about how that's going to work in a minute. But before I do that, I do want to remind everybody about the ways to support the stream. If you haven't done so already, please consider following the channel. GOG.com is really awesome, and there's a lot of great streamers on here for your entertainment and educational value. If you haven't done so already, please consider as well subbing to the channel, because you can get a lot of awesome emotes. You can get a lot of cool stuff that supports the channel and also demonstrates your dedication to DRM free and things like that. And all of that stuff is really helpful. So if you are able to, please consider support the channel by subbing to it, because that would be lovely. And please also check out all of our individual streamers and individual peoples and all that kind of good stuff, because we have a lot of individual streamers with their own channels and Patreon subsystems and all that kind of good stuff that are available for you every week, even when GOG.com is not up itself. And I do want to thank as well Vlad, who was playing on this channel and then did a long stream on his own channel. So thank you, Vlad, for holding down the fort, playing some LX, I believe is what he was doing. And I am going to be playing some Divinity Original Sin 2 for about 3 hours at 7 p.m. my time, Eastern. I'm going to be handing it over to Lovelust Games. Lovelust is going to be playing We Are the Dwarves, which every time I hear it, I keep thinking of like, we are the dwarves. We are the short ones. We are the ones who've got the beards and the axes, and they like mountains and gold. Anyway, I don't know if that's actually what We Are the Dwarves is all about, but that is what's going to be coming to you at 7 p.m. Eastern. Now, with that said, let me get rid of that, and let me turn on this. There we go. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all. Don't know why my webcam is tilted up that high. It must have decided to go up there to match the We Are the... Anyway, good to see everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. Hello, all, and yes, now... I do want to mention, since I talked a little bit about this, I do want to talk about how this is actually going to work. So here's the deal with Divinity Original Sin 2. I played, in fact, I even interviewed one of the writers from Larian for Divinity Original Sin 1. And I played it actually online co-op with a good friend of mine, Series Runner, who was a streamer on Twitch for a long time. And we played it together. I didn't love Divinity Original Sin 1. I really wanted to love it. I really did. I really wanted to just, get into it. It was a really awesome RPG with like lots of cool story elements and lots of cool magic stuff. And I love turn-based combat, so that was great. I really wanted to love it, and I just didn't. I sort of bounced off the writing. I didn't really like the sense of humor. I didn't really think the story was that great. I was not wild about Divinity Original Sin 1, and a lot of people disagreed with me, but I really gave it the old college try, and then I was kind of like, I just wasn't my thing. I also really got frustrated with some of the way that targeting worked. I like the environmental effects, but the targeting just never kind of worked out for me. So when Divinity Original Sin 2 came out, I was cautious because I didn't know how it was going to work out. Everyone has told, I've heard some people who had some issues with DOS 1. I have not heard anybody with an issue with DOS 2. Everybody that I've talked to has said this game is awesome. Everyone loves it. So I'm like, all right. And then a lot of the sort of frustrations I had with DOS 1 have been apparently addressed in DOS 2. So I said, you know what? It feels like a game that I want to give a try to. I do like this genre. Obviously, RPGs are in particular my favorite genre. So I felt like this was a good one to try. The problem is it's a really long game. And I don't want to make this show, as it sometimes has unfortunately been kind of limited to, being a huge series show where we play like 8 months one game. So the way that we decided to work around this was I'm going to start doing a playthrough in Divinity Original Sin 2 of the game, and we're going to continue to play for a while. Now, it's possible that we're just going to love every second of it, and I'm going to want to keep playing it, and you guys will want to keep watching it, and that's fine. That's possible. But if that does not happen, and if it turns out after some sessions that were kind of like, it's okay, but, know, I don't know. Then I will give over the second half of the game. I will turn it over to Kilgore Trout, and Kilgore will take up Divinity Original Sin 2 from that point forward, and I will then move on to play something else. I'm thinking about Temple of Elemental Evil. That's possible. I have some other things that I'm considering as possible story-based style games, or games that have story to them. So I'm thinking about that. We'll see. I haven't decided how I want to approach that, but that's once Divinity Original Sin 2 is finished. But I did want to give this a try because I do love a lot of aspects of what it is graphically and in terms of audio and all that other kind of stuff. So anyway, that is the deal that's going on with Divinity Original Sin 2. One programming note, next Tuesday on this channel, we will be having the next session of D&D with GOG. So we will have Storm King's Thunder. We will be joined by Pyron Jade. We will be joined by Screaming Joypad, and we'll be joined by Darksaber 2K as always. So that is going to be happening next Tuesday, which I'm really excited about because I've been having a lot of fun with that campaign as well. But the game that I'll be focusing on single player on here for at least the next few weeks is going to be Divinity Original Sin 2. So I hope you guys like it. I have never played Divinity Original Sin 2, only DOS 1. So this is going to be new to me, and I look forward to playing it with you. So let's do it. I like, by the way, that they call this fake full screen. You know, borderless windowed is called fake full screen. I'm like, fake full screen. Okay, let's do it up. Yes, Divinity Original Sin 2 is 10% off. That is correct. Yes, yes, yes. Those are true facts. I want to make sure that I confirm also. Yep, that's actually attached to my affiliate link. So if you guys like this and you click on that, you will actually throw a few bucks my way as well, which is lovely. Okay, now. So I do want to make sure that I check sound. So how loud, now again, right now there's not a lot going on, but how's the sound for you guys? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? I need to make sure I make adjustments here. How is it? Good, bad? Does it need to be a little higher, a little lower? Feels like it's a little quiet. Is it sounds good for now? Is it okay or is it a little quiet? What do you think, folks? So Nurgabert says it sounds good. Does it sound good to everyone else? Are you guys okay with the sound? Please give me some feedback on sound. We'll see in game. Okay. This is like the Witcher sound. Like ding, ding, ding. I love it. I love themes. Okay, sounds good. All right, here we go. Story. Single player. All right, now, oh, I love, see, that's a cool little detail. Explorer. Classic. Tactician. Honor. That's badass. Okay. So I assume Explorer is basically low emphasis on combat. I love that. That's the really neat. I like little details like that. Classic mode, I assume, is like the standard, right? That's like pretty much normal. Tactician is harder. Honor mode is WTF ridiculous, right? So can we say classic? Because I always like to do the exact normal difficulty. I always want to do default difficulty. So is this the default difficulty, classic mode? Yeah, no, I do not want to go honor mode with intent. I can see paintings as much as that next guy, okay? I'm digging this music. Classic is normal? Cool. The classic Divinity experience. You'll need your wits about you both in and out of combat. Here we go. The buggiest game. Well, this is patched. Allow access. Hold on a second. Just getting my firewall fixed. The buggiest game specified. I don't know, Wild. We'll see. I mean, this is the third. This is the farther along in the patches that they've done. So, welcome to the character creation screen. Here you can select an origin character or create a custom hero. Okay, what the hell is an origin character? Alright, I'm going to make it male. Dwarves are fiercely nationalistic followers of their queen. Proud society reveres sources, class-based, deeply divided between haves and have-nots. Elf. What? So this was the character done in honor of David Bowie, right? Was this the David Bowie character? I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm all about that. Origin character sounds good. Lore and interaction sounds like a plan, Greth. Well, changes. Okay. You're looking at Flavio. Okay. Adaptable, expansionist, and superstitious, humans are the dominant race of Rivelin. Civil wars have ravaged their lands, but not their authority. That's a good line. Lizard! My boy Lizard! Lizards of the ancient empire are cultural aristocrats, source adepts who follow rules of law. Outsiders see their society as elitist, lizards see outsiders as servants. That's kind of a cool line, but no. I don't want to see people as servants. The flip? The undead are an abhorred race in Rivelin considered abominations of the natural order. Those who wish to walk among the living must mask themselves or risk provoking violence. No. Undead elf? No. Undead human? No. Undead lizard? No. Beast. Okay. Oh, those were all custom. Okay, so these are all right. So, rich personal background stories, custom characters. So this is one. Okay, so Beast, your failed rebellion against the Queen nearly destroyed you, so you began a new life on the high seas. Now your old enemy is back. If you don't stop her, no one will. Okay, I'm a little confused though. So these ones, okay, wait a minute. So all of this is all custom. Wait, what? I don't understand what I'm looking at. Okay, wait a second. Did I accidentally... Oh, that's why, because I switched to... For some reason, I accidentally switched to male. Okay, this is all custom. Okay. Let's listen to the origin story and see.
Oh. I was just thinking about someone I used to know. My cousin. The Queen, in fact. A tyrant. I tried to stop her, but things don't always go according to plan. She cast me out to a forgotten island, and made short work of my allies, too. Lucky for me, I was able to commandeer a ship, and began a new life for myself, out on the high seas. Aye, but I hear that the Queen is at it again, and there's something darker behind her madcap schemes this time. If I don't stop her, I don't know who will.
That doesn't really grab me. What about this one? You woke up and your world was gone. The last of your kind, you hide behind a charm mask, searching for the truth about a history that no one knew existed. That's a cool sentence thing. You could have a party full of origins. Well, wait. How many characters... Do I need to make all the characters? I thought I just had one character. Am I wrong about that? I mean, I know there's a party. I get that. But I'm saying do I have to pick all 4 or 5 characters in my party at once? Or what? Because I thought this is just choosing who, in quotes, I am going to be. You can recruit 3 other people in the game. Right. But not now, though. I'm not doing that now. I just pick or make one. Okay, good. All right, let me listen to the origin story.
Oh, don't stare. How would you look after eons in some ghastly crypt? Your people are rather prone to death. Mine are not. Yet when I emerged from my completely unjustified imprisonment, I found them gone. Our culture forgotten. Any trace of the world I knew all but obliterated. I must even hide my true face beneath an ever-shifting mask for fear you savages will attack me. That is how I wander this strange world. Trying to uncover the truth about a history you primitive people never even knew existed.
Interesting. I don't know that I want that as a main character, though. Ifan Ben Mezd, I like the name. A crusader in Lucian's army, you lost your faith as war claimed countless innocents. Now you're a lone wolf mercenary. Your mission, kill Lucian's son.
Once I was a crusader for the Divine Order. I pledged my life to Lucian the Divine. The war changed everything. He sent me to save the elves I grew up amongst. I arrived too late. Lucian ordered the use of death fog against the Black Ring, annihilating everyone I once knew in the process. Now I'm a mercenary killer, one of the infamous lone wolves. And my next target is none other than Lucian's own son.
That's pretty cool. I kind of like that one so far. Ooh, you're Loesch. You're a musician, performer, star. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I think it's Loesch. And host to all manner of disembodied visitors. Now one dark voice has silenced them all and aims to claim your body for itself. Okay.
All my life I've been a performer, a musician, beloved and celebrated by all. But I have a secret. I'm also a playground for sprites and spirits.
It's
and
Los.
worse. The voice that rings inside me now is darker than any that came before. Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control. Step 1. Find out who or what is trying to take control of my mind. Step 2. Make it sorry it ever tried.
That's cool. I want her in my party. I don't know that I want to play her, though. The Red Prince. You were infamous, a brilliant warrior general exiled from his empire for cavorting with demons. Fallen from grace, you refused to give up. The throne will be yours again. Hey, Inquisitor. Ooh, look at this badass.
Famed, of course, for my unique red skin and unparalleled skills as a general of the House of War, I, the Red Prince, was raised within the vast palaces of the fabled Forbidden City. I was destined
Good to see Inquisitor.
to become the next emperor. But my ambitions suffered a bit of a setback when I fell from grace for cavorting with demons. Now, I'm exiled and hunted by assassins. But I assure you, I remain undaunted and as determined as ever to claim my rightful throne.
It feels a little bit like just sort of a one-note character, though. Okay. Background, David Bowie. Origin, Sibyl. A slave no longer, you still bear the living scar your master used to dominate you. He turned you into an assassin, made you hunt your own kin. Now you hunt him.
I used to be a slave, kept under the thumb of the master, the bastard that made me hunt down my own kin. How did he do that, you ask? With the living scar you see on my cheek, this horror that takes no more than a song sung by Master Dearest to control my very thoughts. But now the tables have turned. I broke my shackles, and when I finally find him, I will make the master sing a very different kind of song.
That's badass. That's pretty cool. I do want her in my party. Not my kind of character to play, but I do want her in my party. Although I have a soft spot for the assassin stories, but okay. And then this is back to custom dwarf. Okay. So all right, so basically we've got this guy, no. Fane, no. I like this guy. It's basically between one of two. It's either this one or this one. See, I understand that this one may have a really interesting story, but I don't feel like I want to play her. I don't want to spend the whole... I don't know. I'd be interested to hear a story, but I don't really want to play it. I really kind of like this concept, though. Lone Wolf Mercenary, your mission, kill Lucian's son. Now, but I don't have to use this build, you said, right? Okay, encourage allies around you. Summon Knife and Soul Wolf. Plus I have a Soul Wolf. Soul Wolf. Okay, cool. Talents and Genius, 2 bonus initiative, 5% extra critical chance. Plus 1, 2 bartering. All right. So, as a knight, battering ram, crippling blow. Okay, I want to make a different build. I don't love... Does he have to all of a sudden metamorph? Tentacle lash, chicken claw, bullhorns. I love rangers. Love rangers. I would just... No, I think I'd do a preset. I might do a preset rather than doing all the talents myself. Well, okay. Here's... I'll tell you guys what I want. So I want the origin, so it looks like I got the origin. Now I can adjust it. Here are my particular loves. I love rangers. I like sorcerers or wizard types. And I like monks, okay? But in all RPGs, if I ever get the chance, I like to max the living bejesus out of speech. Like, I want charisma, speech, I want dialogue options up the wazoo, and especially, I want things where my speech and charisma will allow me to move the plot in different directions. Like, being able to convince the big bad guy not to go along with his scheme, or to convince someone to... I love that. So the question is whether I go, because I'm a dialogue player. So the question is, what combination would do that for me? I like this guy. I think I want this guy. I love RPG dialogues and writing. Yes, exactly right, Dizzy. Also, what's up, Dizzy? How are you? So I want maximum dialogue. So with that, how do I make that happen? Is there a build preset that makes that happen? Like, I do love rangers, though. I love rangers a lot. But I also like sorcerers and monks. And as I say, I'm all about that charisma. So, ranger with persuasion? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not just in rogue. What is a shadow blade? Powerful assassin? Daggers and magic. Ooh. Go into talents and customize? Well, so a preset doesn't do that? A preset doesn't do that, though? Fossil strike. I did like summoning. Raise bloated corpse. No. In Divinity Original Sin 1, I did like summoning quite a bit. That's pretty cool. It gives defaults. Okay. Battle Mage. I think I played a Battle Mage. I can see either a ranger with a ranger with a companion, an animal companion. Look at top just below character creation text. No, I see all this. Yeah, I know that. But don't I want to at least come up with the defaults and then work from there? See, okay, here we go. Conjurer. So conjurers. Can conjurers do lots of summoning type things? Can conjurers do lots of summoning type stuff? Is that their deal? Inquisitor. I'm liking some of these presets, just to give me an idea of what to work with. So, like, as a starting point. Like, I'm thinking about this as a starting point, basically. And then I adjust accordingly. That dude's kind of cool. Alright, let's check out appearance. Summon things. Well, are they the only people who can summon things? Like, in other words, if I could summon... Like, could I summon beasts, creatures? Like, I'd like to create a high charisma summoner type as one possibility, or a second possibility would be as a ranger with an animal companion. Gotcha. Okay, Nurgabut, that's cool. That's helpful. So basically that's what I'm looking for. I want either a ranger type with an animal companion, or I want a summoner type with the ability to summon creatures and stuff. No. No. Maybe. Phase 4 is possibility. Phase 6, I think, is what I started with. I like Phase 6. Eifen Ranger with Wolf Companion by default. Ooh, can I have a ranger that summons people? Is that, and like has a high charisma? Is that possible? That would be pretty badass. Also, I'm really liking this music. Hairstyle. God, no. What? Oh, wait, Justin Timberlake? Get that out of there. That's possible. That's terrible. That's Boromir. That's William Shatner, 1960 style. Okay, Zombiac, that's helpful. All right. That's not, no. That's okay. I think that's the default. That's hot. That's not great. Oh no, that was the default actually. That's not bad. That's not good. That's Justin Timberlake. That's The Witcher. I am The Witcher. That is no. No. What the what am I, Patrick Stewart? Okay. 1 is not bad. I'm gonna go with 1. Oh, I mean, exactly. Oh, okay, that's good to know. That's good to know with intent, yeah. All right. Ooh, that's neat, but no, I don't think so. That's interesting. I kind of like that. All right. Eifen Ranger with Huntsman and Summoning with Persuasion. That sounds pretty badass. Actually, Gravit, that what you just described sounds exactly what I would like. Now, is that something which what you've just described is bizarre, or like that's possible? Hello, I'm Errol Flynn. I'm going to try to do the voice. Welcome. Hello, I'm Errol Flynn. Hello, haha, I'm Errol Flynn. How about thee? Hello, lad. Hello. I am a person who is a... Greetings. I'm confused by my own facial hair. I've been out here in the desert for ages, and I... Welcome, you lad. You silly lad you are. Hello, I'm Amish, or Abraham Lincoln, or C. Everett Koop, and do not believe in having a beard. Hello, I'm clearly an evil wizard. Hi, I don't have a beard, and, I was hoping that you'd trust me. Okay. Actually, this is basically Wolverine right there. Can you stop moving your goddamn head? Can you see so I can see what it looks like? God damn it. No. He needs a bigger beard than that. God damn it. I don't like any of these beards. That's probably closest to me, personally. I don't know. It looks kind of like I'm playing Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees, though. How deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to learn, 'cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down. Okay. Alright, there's that. Alright. We got these presets. Okay, so now, let me go back up to, what is this? Huntsman, Summoning with Persuasion. Okay. Do I want to focus more on Ranger or Summoner? I think I'd want to balance Gravit. So how do I get to what you said? I want to be a ranger, I think, but with the ability to summon things over time, and I really would like an animal companion. Here's the main... Okay. The main things for me, number one, speech. That's the number one goal. I want to be as high as possible in charisma and speech. Number two, I'd like to be able to summon creatures to assist me fairly early. I'd like to have like an animal companion / summoner. And then third, I'd like to be able to defend myself if someone crushes me. So I guess ranger is what we're looking at. Like that. Huntsman, pyrokinetic, lucky charm. Hey Div, what's up, man? All right, so finesse increases your damage. Okay, wits. Okay, what do... Thank you, Aikman. Thank you for the follow on GOG. Go with a conjurer preset first. Okay. All right. Wait, how do I... Whatever. Okay, go to a conjure preset. Okay, conjure preset, right? I like the idea of constitution so that I don't get crushed, but I don't know if I would need more with my dexterity. Or if it goes... well, not, it wouldn't be dexterity, I guess it'd be finesse. Alright, conjurer. Yeah, death knight, no. Alright, so I've got this. No, not really royal scumbag. My favorite two types of characters to play are rangers and summoner type characters. But not, I don't like necromancers though. I don't like warlocks and dead creatures. I like summoning elementals, beasts. I like sort of having animal companion type stuff. That sort of deal. So, but in particular, as I said, speech is number one for me. And then, so how, okay, so what do I do now to make this happen? So summoning, so I got that, so that's cool. Lore master, I like the idea of identifying items. And then leadership seems reasonable. Summoning part is utility and ranger is main damage. So like that. So we're talking about like this. Like this, finesse, intelligence, con, like this. Yeah. Okay, also, I don't want to gimp myself, but assuming that I'm not gimping myself, this is all good so far. All right. And then, so then we've got this. Oh, wait a second. Now, what about this? Shouldn't I be putting more points? Should I get rid of Lore Master and put more points into personality? No, I'm asking for backseating here because I told people what I want from my character and they're helping me get it. So in this case, it's okay, Div. So am I, like, I want to get rid of Lore Master and I want to increase personality, right? Is that specifically persuasion? That feels like that should be the thing. Okay. I like leadership. Now, do I get rid of leadership and add in ranged because of the bow, or do I add to my summoning? So if I get rid of this. Yeah, well, that's okay though. I want more dialogue options though. So, Huntsman, attacking from high ground. That feels a little more specialized to me, though, with intent. Okay. That makes sense. So, I'm not going to use leadership. So, Huntsman. Do I go with Huntsman, though, or do I go with ranged? Oh, I need Huntsman for basic ranger spells? Okay. Huntsman, yeah. Okay. Hey, Pyron. I love this music. All right, so Huntsman... Okay, so Huntsman will give me the extra spells. Okay, so Huntsman and Summoning. And Persuasion. Okay, cool. Alright, now, I obviously want to conjure that. Elemental arrowheads, first aid. Ricochet, pin down. Alright, let me get rid of that. All right. I like the idea of Ricochet. Yes, that's fine, Pyron, sure. You're going to want first aid. I was thinking that. I like the idea of Conjure Incarnate. I don't care about that. Actually unlocks ranged attack for your Incarnate. That sounds pretty badass. Elemental Totem. That seems cool, too. No. I want a full... No, I want the full group of people you can get. I'm not going to lone wolf it. I'm going to have a group of people. You want a few points in Huntsman to unlock all skills? Okay, cool. So I'm thinking Conjure Incarnate for sure. It seems like Farsight Infusion would be useful. Does that make sense? Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Pyron. That's actually very helpful. Thank you. Do you guys know, by the way, is it possible to have a summoned creature and also an animal companion or not? That's not a big deal. I'm just curious if it is possible to do that. You can only have one, but I didn't know if an animal companion counted as a summon. I guess it might. Okay, so Conjure Incarnate, First Aid, Elemental Totem. What do you guys think? Does this look good? Current set looks good. All right, so I should be good, right? Okay, cool. So I should be good, yes? Like that should cover me, yeah? Again, my goal here is to build a character with amazing dialogue / persuasion, to build a character who can, like, I like summoning creatures and stuff like that, but I also like being able to... My favorite characters are rangers and sorcerer / summoner types. Yeah, I got you. And then go to talents. Pet Pal. I can talk to animals. No, I want to talk to animals for sure. I did like that about Divinity Original Sin 1. I did like being able to talk to animals, actually. Elemental Ranger's cool, but... Yeah, I like the talking to animals thing. Okay, so we're good, right? What the hell is tags? Outlaw, soldier, okay. Select your origin instrument. Hell yes. Oh, that's... You could change the... Wait a minute. So this is... That's cool. What? Oh, man. That is badass. Dude, that is awesome. That's Diablo right there. This is a cool idea. That's neat. The guitarist in my band, some of you may know that I play in a progressive rock band. Our third album is coming out in a few months, and the guitarist in my band plays this instrument. I mean, not as his main instrument, obviously, but he's played in, I don't know how you pronounce it, an ode? That's cool, but I don't want cello. That one right there. That's what we're doing. Cool. Definitely. All right. That helmet sucks. I'll have to get a new one. Okay. All right. I think we're ready, guys. Are you guys ready? Oh, wait, he's got a scar. Yeah, I like the scar. Yeah, it gives him character. No, Sector, you have it slung on your back. Like Conan, when you pull out the cello, you're like and you bring it right down. I think we got skills. I think I took care of skills. Isn't that spells right there? I mean, well, spells are, but this is all I do here, right? I'm good? All right, here we go, people. Dig it. Larian Studios presents.
It all happened like I knew it would.
I did, Silverjackal. I listened to it.
A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
Nice. Yeah, I checked through it, Silverjackal. That's why I chose it, because I liked his origin story. Ooh. It's like the thing in The Princess Bride.
The things I do to complete a contract.
5 new journal updates available. Press L to view. Okay. Welcome to the video. Okay. Understood. I am Ifen Ben Mezd, prized Silver Claw of the Lone Wolves, en route to Fort Joy as an undercover operative. Actually, I need a better voice for him. I bear an assassination contract with details of my target, Bishop Alexander of the Divine Order. Though he is a sorcerer and wears a source collar, Bishop Alexander continues to lead the Divine Order, as he's the son of Lucian, and it is widely assumed he will succeed him as the next Divine. Lucian the Divine, champion of the 7 gods and savior of Rivelin, is dead. He sacrificed himself to defeat the forces of the Void, leaving his son Alexander to preside over the next chapter of Rivelon's history. But Lucian's sacrifice did not buy peace. Instead, the years that followed were plagued by the menace of Voidwoken. These beasts were drawn to source magic, and left death and destruction in their wake. Incapable of wielding the divine powers that his father had at his disposal, Alexander has resorted to harsher measures in order to stop the Voidwoken. A great pogrom has commenced against sorcerers, those who show the most skill in the manipulation of source. Encouraged by his most trusted advisor, Dallas, Alexander has decreed that all sorcerers must be resettled in isolated colonies where they cannot pose a threat to the rest of Rivelin. One such colony is the ancient island stronghold of Fort Joy. It is to this place that I, a captive sorcerer, am being sent. We are sorcerers, being transported to Fort Joy, an ancient fortress on a remote island where magisters of the Divine Order have established an internment camp. I am bound by a magical collar that cannot be removed. I have a super awesome voice. I'm Batman. No, not that bad. Okay. Let's see. So you said the voices could be higher. I shall address that problem right now. Let's get the master up a little bit. I think we're good on that. Okay. Thank you, Dizzy. You're always very kind. I appreciate it, man. Okay. Basic attack, elemental totem, blah blah blue. Mysterious letter. Okay. Ben Mezd, your target is none other than Divine Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order. Get close and show our benefactor why the Silver Claw is the most feared amongst all the lone wolves. For some aid with your mission, seek Magister Boris in the ghetto. Speak our motto, Glechau Dumar, to identify yourself. May the moon light your tracks. Roost Anlin. Okay.
Soon as we get to Fort Joy, it'll be time to have words with this Boris fellow.
Let's see. My contract to kill Alexander states that I should seek out a Magister Boris once I'm off this ship. Apparently he's in the ghetto area of Fort Joy. Okay. Can look around freely. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, this recenters. That's useful. Cool.
Be unleashed by the Order once. It's quite enough.
Good voice acting in this. Can I? Yes, I can. Ha ha! Outstanding. Wait.
Boring.
Oh god, here we go. This is your inventory. Everything you pick up is stored here. Laboratory stuff. What does add to wares mean? What does that mean? Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, like what does laboratory stuff do? I mean, not laboratory stuff. What does adding to wares do? You have an auto sort. That's cool. That's no problem. X5, what's up? It's like a mark for selling button. Okay. I see. Takes it out of regular inventory. Okay. The Arv Bat. Right. Alright, let's save this. Okay. Okay, that's cool. I'll probably forget that a million times, Gravit, but that's cool. Alright. Sup, bro?
Ah, you're up. There.
Shoot, there was books I was supposed to get.
The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Okay, first of all, we need to reload because I missed something. Sorry, lady. I gotta go loot some books. Oh, really? Grotesque jar.
Rubbish.
A row of books with nothing in it, huh? Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I wasn't sure though. Let's see. Quidutator. I hope I got that right. I wasn't sure if it was going to be one of those things where it would then automatically sort of take me in a direction. Does F5 autosave? Yay! F9 auto load? F9 does not auto load? What auto loads? Might as well know this now. That's quick save. What's quick load? Quick load is F8. Okay. Quick load is F8. Lovely. Alright, good. Okay, now let's talk to her. What's up, lady?
Ah, you're up. Yes. Looks like like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself. There. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
Every dog has to get used to the day that it gets out of its collar, lady.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Okay, so in terms of options, I know these are options afforded me by my background, but give the Magister a quick salute. When you answer in a particular way, like if you answer, does it give you... Obviously, it's taking note of the way you answer, but is it looking for particular aspects like light side, dark side? Like it starts adding up the number of times you went with one thing, and it's like, you're obviously a soldier, here, have this benefit, or does it not do that? Because actually, I like one of these choices. I think I would probably answer one, but I'm just curious. Each comment is isolated? Okay. All right, in that case, I want to know why you collared me. It's too Batman. I want to know why you collared me.
Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result.
Right, I follow, Outlier. Yeah. I gotcha.
There you have it, see? The collar's function. It neuters you, of sorts. Makes you unable to cast source.
When I get free of this collar, you'll be the first one against the wall.
For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's. Dungeon? You have the gall to call my laboratory a dungeon? Oh, I'd be quite annoyed with you if you didn't look so honestly perplexed.
You'll be a lot less annoyed when you're drowning in your own heart's blood.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits. And if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
Whoa, what?
Did the murderer take him into this room? Or was he already here?
That was weird. I don't really know what just happened. I don't really think anything happened there. That was a little odd. Okay. Let's quick save it. Wait. Anything in here? Nope. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I'll have to think about it myself.
A young magister stands pale and silent. Her knuckles whiten around her weapon as you pass.
Well of knowledge this tome is.
Blooded.
Behind the magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Could I lend a hand in the investigation?
you enterprising? I'll let Waters tell you now herself. Go ahead. She with the body.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this.
Why are you letting me so close to the crime scene? For all you know, I could be the killer.
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder happened. You were asleep the whole time. Didn't even stir.
It's because I'm better than you.
You're one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course.
Let's see. Let's see. I won't say that. Are you investigating your fellow Magisters? One of them could easily have done this too.
Finn was killed by Source. If a Magister could do that, there wouldn't be a Magister.
You mean they'd be not jealous tryhards like you? I mean, let's see.
It looks more like a passenger managed to slip their collar. And the rest, well, you see the evidence in front of you.
Yeah, that was one thing that kind of was problematic to me with Divinity Original Sin 1, because I was always like, I wanted to concentrate on speaking, not be like, should I be trading with him now? Does it like... Okay. How about... Offer insults you. Yeah. Oh, offer all wares does that? Okay. I don't have any gold to match the balance offer. Screw off, your offer insults me. How much leverage do you think I have? You're just my captor. Did her attitude just get worse? Did her attitude get worse just then? I literally, I like that I just literally stole this stuff out of the room behind me, just grabbed up this stuff, and then like... You know, like I literally grabbed the stuff behind me out of the room and I'm like, hey, here's some new stuff. Okay.
Listen, I could use someone to keep their ears open among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform. Bring me a good lead and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin for you. How about that?
I'll let you know if I hear anything interesting.
Thanks. I just want to catch whoever did this before they hurt anyone else. Did the murderer take him into this room?
A fellow sorcerer has been discovered murdered. We've been told we'll receive a gold piece as reward if we bring back evidence to Magister Waters regarding who did it. Okay. That's the stairs up.
A no doesn't become a yes over time, you know.
What's going on over here? Oh, it's Los. Losh. Los. Lo. Losa. Ooh, that's useful. Yeah, thank you. For example, that. Buckets! I knew I had one chance to wear the bucket. I knew that I was deeply impressive and intimidating. With the wooden bucket, I both was protected by my head and also incapable of seeing anything. I knew I was in a Larian game the minute that I put it on my head.
Please, please, please. Ah, there you are. Husband.
What?
Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not-at-all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Let's see. I'm invincible. You must be mistaken, children.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeve refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and git, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
Why did you just break down my brilliant acting job? This is why you can't trust people on a ship. Here I am, taking your arm, pretending I'm your husband, Mario von Peebles, or whatever the hell you said, and instead you throw me under the bus. The world is cruel and dark. Yeah, exactly.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
What's up?
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
That's true enough. Losa, you presume?
You presume right.
You know anything about the murder that happened on board?
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
You ought to have a look around with me. We can watch each other's backs.
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it. You take care, though.
I'll take care when I do what I say.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As quickly as they came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Why are you possessed by something evil?
Good luck, Chief.
Good luck, possessed person.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
It's the barber of Sibyl.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
I wonder what you're doing.
Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Whose fate are you deciding? Well, actually, yeah.
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
If you can decide fate with dice, can you read the future in cow entrails as well?
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too.
I'm quite good at eliminating assassins.
I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
Sure. Extend and have my arm.
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, it seems you and another elf engaged in an action somewhat similar to the one I just performed.
Pretty close, except instead of rolling dice, I was rolling heads.
Only rather more vigorously.
That's exactly right.
Of course it is. The truth's right there. Skin deep. But don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell.
I don't know what discussion we just had, but Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that.
Quiet long enough for me to listen.
The Magister starts, recognition growing on his face as he looks right at you.
You look just like...
Yes, I am Barry Gibb from the Bee Gees. Please don't tell anyone, though. I'm trying to keep a low profile.
The Magister's face turns white. He makes a move to step backwards, then stops himself as his hand closes on the weapon at his hip.
Good move. Otherwise, I would have had to sing How Deep Is Your Love right at you.
It is you. Ifan Ben Mesd. I remember you. You were my captain's commander way back in the war.
Lion, tell me what a brave soldier he was. I remember him well. I never forgot the stench of vile... yeah.
The Magister's eyes darken. His face closes over into a cold mask.
I always knew you'd end up down low. Lower even than us nobodies in the rank and file. The higher the climb, the louder the splat when you fall. In Fort Joy, you're about to fall further than you thought possible. And I'll be listening for the splat. Happy landings.
I think this went well.
Look, I don't...
I don't know if what I think about that.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things
A
coming out
broad
of
dwarf sits totally upright on the bench, eyes closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard is a cascade of meticulous plaits, each one braided through with golden medallions. He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
What am I meant to be hearing?
The ship, of course.
Okay.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
The ship is moaning like a sick man.
Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of beardless babes who never loved anyone but their own mums. But there's more. Listen close.
Okay.
There now, just like that. Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
I heard it. What's it supposed to be?
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Burn my beard. That means if we've been traveling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
You shouldn't talk like that about such a magnificent beard.
Ah, so you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate, even here.
You must be a practiced sailor. What does the figure mean to you?
Captain, actually. And that figure tells me we're getting close to the Joy. Close to what lies beyond it, too.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard.
Whoops, sorry.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
If you're hatching an escape plan, I want in.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
All right. I'm gonna be Batman.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
What's up, Gil?
You one of them? A Divine Order loyal? They killed a sorcerer, you know. They'll hide the evidence well enough, but make no mistake.
Whatever, Jack Black. Okay. Whoops. Whoa. That's not what I meant to do.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs. Well, well. What have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse.
I'm much better than a fetching horse.
All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
What's this about?
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
The hell are you doing?
Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
I'm quite the wizard in the kitchen. True chef.
Ah, music to my beleaguered stomach. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
I'm gonna set him up here. Certainly. Give me a sheet of satin and I can make a bum look like a baron.
Oh, but to feel the caress of satin on my scarlet skin once more. A most satisfactory answer indeed. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
Trying to remember the last time I bathed. What month is this?
Just as I thought. That explains what's besieging my nostrils. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can cook and tailor, but your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun.
That is essentially correct.
Still, beggars can't be choosers. So without further ado, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
I'm your what now?
My slave, of course. Oh, but I see. Yes, I suppose it must take some time for the full extent of this honor to sink in.
When you say slave, you mean I'm actually the person that owns you and puts you in a fish tank and lets my kid watch it, right? I mean, need to make sure that that's what's going on.
Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now shoo!
Very well. Hello, Source Sound.
You! Sorcerer! Blood? No! Go! Ruff.
Looks like a rat, not a dog.
It was one of them. I know it.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare
Not yet.
than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile,
'Cause I can't
the
cast
masters
source.
feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger.
Yes, I was hoping to get something from you. Lemonade, muddy mittens, bowstring, broken bottle. 12 gold, huh?
Classify this slop as food. I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty.
Not worth it.
Are all I was given.
You faring okay so far?
I've been through worse.
Trust me, with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's God-woken, you know. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Thank you for your kindness, obvious owner.
First thing about sauce.
Keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Excuse me, I'm just gonna take all these things.
Murder most foul, and I strongly suspect you know all about it.
Do you? Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
Junk.
Excellent. Now just give me a second. Hi, we were just talking before. I just took a bunch of stuff in that room. I wondered if you wanted to trade for it. For example, I have 7 plates.
Coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
That's worth 7. Now those mutts you have here is worth this much. Can give you some empty cups. That's worth more.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen.
And then perhaps
And I don't intend to do away with the cup.
How about a ham?
There has been a murder.
But see, that's the thing. I'm not stealing it. I'm just taking it. It wasn't, for some reason, it doesn't look like it's stolen.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Okay. Excellent. Thanks for the mittens. Next time, you might want to look behind you. If you look behind you within the room, you might find what you need. In the meantime, though, thanks.
I'll give you that number. Keep carrying on. One of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
I literally just ran into the room, took everything, and then was like, okay. Confiscated goods. I bet I'm not allowed to open this.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella? Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
You can't actually look me straight in the eye because I'm wearing a bucket. I have a bucket. You'll notice that when I can't really describe it for you, but imagine for a moment that you have a well, imagine you had a piece of cardboard in front of your face like this. You can't see my eyes because I have a bucket. This is what I see. When you talk to me, it's brown, so this is what I see. I see this. You didn't stare me in the eye. I have a bucket on my head.
Good God, the woman's mad.
Yes, she thinks she can see through a bucket.
You there, sorcerer. Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
What do you mean by there are others whose lives must end?
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
Oh, snap.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Crap, I'm now going to run away.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Oh, crap.
Precisely.
Awesome. That went well. Murder solved. All right.
What's happened?
I got 400 experience. I had the experience of being knocked out by someone way more powerful than me. Yee. That's rather disgusting. I'm a little troubled, frankly. Excuse me, I'm just gonna look in the completely destroyed bodies. This is really gross. Now I'm gonna open up this chest. Makeshift shield, hatchet, wooden targe, makeshift wand. Time to get equipped. We never talk about this again. Shields up. Restore the physical armor and magic armor of your shield. Okay. Makeshift wand, aka a stick. Yep. What is the difference here? It's the same damn thing. It's the same damn thing. Thank you, Centauria. Yes, this is called Bucket Chic. So yeah. Still have my collar on though. Gonna save this. Dual shield. I don't think I can clean that up. I didn't do that, for one thing. I've enabled combat highlights. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. You can pick locks with your fingers if you're undead. That's pretty cute. Oh, nice, Centauria. Oh, yeah. I remember you talking about that, actually. Toy wooden block. Another bucket. Oh, the source hound. That's sad.
What happened? Must have been the turnips. Water? Wine, for goodness sake. Oh.
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
God damn it.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead. You hear a faint thud, thud, thud. He's alive, but only just.
Oh, we lost Namia. Okay. All right, and let's see. Then an upside down helmet. Good. Okay, so mark that as wares. The bucket saved, right? Exactly. Everybody laughs about the bucket until something actually happens. Oh god, this thing where you can take everything that's not nailed down. Okay, I needed one bedroll. I got these buckets. Okay. Aha! What I have is better, even though I like fire better than poison. I mean, yeah, but still. That does more damage, so good stuff. Okay. Greasy key. Assume that it unlocks this. Mm-hmm. Keep doing that. I really got to stop. I'm doing tab because I keep thinking of like I keep thinking of what do you call it? Baldur's Gate. All right. Garlic. Mashed potatoes. Small poison bottle. Mashed potatoes. You can go double wand. Ooh! You can do double wand? Really? Interesting. Okay, that's pretty cool. Mug of wine. What the flip is that? Okay, first of all, let's do with that. I didn't realize I could do that. That's pretty cool. We're gonna dual wield this. Yeah. Okay. Now, the tome contains no text. Instead, sketches of dragons fill every page. The artist is hardly talented, but clearly enthusiastic. That's funny. Okay. Lovely. The power of dual-wielding wands compels you. Alright. A tomato. I did again. I don't particularly like that. I like the sheathing motion. I don't like the jump motion. It's lame. Lame! Okay. Exactly, Outlier. Exactly. Keep doing that. Oh man, that's gonna drive me up a wall. Hey, Jaglin. Hello. As long as you wave your weapons about. Okay. You need to put away your weapon. She's unconscious. So in her unconsciousness, she's like, put away your weapon. Fine.
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
I'll get you out of here if you can. If I can.
It's no use. Your words do not seem to reach her.
I know, right, Jiglin?
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
Take it easy, weirdo. I mean... And... Losa. Got me some rope.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, greyish-black clouds swirl through them.
No.
Okay. Nice, I'll take that. Spoon. Got me a spoon. Okay. Boy, you did not want to be a Magister on this ship. I mean, I'm sure that they would say, oh, take the chunk of flesh, but I am troubled. Yeah, no, I got that impression from the first one. It's too early to say X5. I like it better than Divinity Original Sin 1 for right now, that's for sure. I can summon a soul wolf. Soul wolf! Chunk of flesh. I am unsure about this. Else can need limbs, experience memories of the person to whom the limb involved. It's so weird. Ah, Magister Waters, we hardly knew ye. Give me back my damn gold, jerk. Oh my god, stop with that. Poetry book, huh? A woman from Driftwood with nary a care offered me kisses that answered my prayer. I accepted her gift, and then to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. Once feasting was over, she licked her red lips. I rose from the floor, still coming to grips. She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayer indeed answered, though still I did swell. You get it? It's a metaphor. Crime scene. The Source King insists there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. It's an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects. Text beneath lists a series of hexes and materials required for muting source. Some of those objects are circled in black ink and annotated as follows. Helm, collar, mask.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
Swear to God, stop doing that. Okay. We have too long presumed Source as a virtuous part of civil society. Yet we need look no further into the past than the Source King's reign to understand the havoc such magics may wreak. One day another order must follow in the Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers must be muted. The new model of source collars provided by Vredeman is proving most effective. Yeah, can't do that, Gravit. Not when not when the person's not able to defend themselves. God, stop doing that. It's not my character. Even if it does give me experience, it's not my bag. Ooh, a grinning skull.
Nice haircut, Smiley. The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
There was another set of stairs over this way somewhere. Well, and she would be if I had fought her. But without fighting her, it's just execution, not fighting. Wait. But good call. I'm glad that you're listening. Okay, requisition. Requisition, sorcerer hold. Pumpkin seed flour, 1 crate. Sunflower flour, 1 crate. Turnips, 3 crates. Cabbages, 1 crate. Human ale, 1/2 crate. A few of them are in good spirits, especially the children. The others are sullen. Don't blame them, change is rough. But they'll make new friends sooner or later. Yeah, but only my target, though, Gravit. Only my target. Only my target. The rest of it is just, you know, for the cool, you know. I mean, unless I'm defending myself, obviously, in which case that's different, but... The others are sullen. Don't blame them, change is rough. But they'll make new friends sooner or later. And when we cure them for good, they'll be thanking us, not cursing. Well, most of them. That elf with the dice, that lone wolf, the creaky-voiced woman in the kitchen. Some folks won't get over it. Reckon they won't be first to get cured, if they're ever cured at all. Pumpkin seed flour, ink pot and a quill. Okay. Troubled waters. We've made it to the middle. A fellow sorcerer named Wendigo confessed to the killing. She also implied that we share something in common with her target. Before we could learn more, she somehow triggered a huge explosion. We have to get out of here. Might be wise to find weapons in case there's more dangers ahead. We've made it to the middle deck. The ship is badly damaged, possibly even sinking. We have to keep moving.
God damn it. Need to get off this wreck. Quick.
But not before we take this gold cup.
Damn. That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Game is like, really keep moving. Okay, hold left control. Oh. You bet it? What? Target is out of sight. Target's right here. Thank you for the follow, BD Sandman. This damn thing open. Ow. Okay, that hurt a little bit. I won't lie. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. There we go. Stab potato.
Thank the gods! By the fine grace, what was...
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
The Magister's companion doesn't blink, frozen in place at the sight of you.
Let's see. What's going on here? What have you seen?
Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too?
He whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Rix! Take out your blade!
Rix grabs his sword, which shakes in the rhythm of his trembling hand.
Ah, here we go. Persuasion time, people. Persuasion. This is exactly why I built this thing. Let's see. Can I see... Can I see my character's like... I can't see what is what? Like, I can't see... Am I not allowed to see what... Yeah, that's a good call, Inquisitor. I didn't realize that. Am I not allowed to see what I... like, what my character's stats are? Ah, there we go. Thank you. So, inventory will bring up both. Okay, well... So, intelligence. There's no mutiny. I almost died at this woman's hands.
Rix looks to his companion, who then looks to you. They drop their hands to their sides.
Okay.
Go on then. Find a place to hide and stay there.
We encountered some magisters who've survived thus far. We convinced them to let us pass. God, stop doing that. Oh man, that is gonna absolutely... This is gonna be so difficult. Okay. Bound Tome. Over many brutal decades, Bracca's tyranny spread. His hunger for source and political power drove him to develop heinous devices and magic heretofore unknown. He punished the living with death and the dead with undeath. Many attempted to stand up to him. Wizards, philosophers, scholars. But it was the order of the Source Hunters that ultimately forced Brachus Rex to atone for his sins. I am just starting playing it, so I don't want to yet give a comment, although I'm liking it more than I did Divinity Original Sin 1. It is on sale right now, as Pyron Jade was actually nice enough to link. That's actually my affiliate link, so if you use that to buy it, that will also send a little bit of a couple of coins my way. But it's on sale right now for, I think, 10% off. And I mean, I was mentioning before we got started that I haven't heard anybody say anything bad about this game in comparison. Well, today I've heard one or two people, but I had not heard before that, as opposed to Divinity Original Sin 1, which was more, which was a little bit more problematic in terms of his mixed reviews. Sorcerer Monix once performed great deeds across the lands, and in his first days, Brachus did so from the isle he called home. But in time, as is true of so many things, he became increasingly corrupted by Source. So great was his greed and his fear that he crafted a sword forged with his twin, Cassandra. Once the ritual was complete, Brachus turned to an undead lich so that she, and thus he, might live forever. Yeah, the playthrough with friends would probably be good too. I do love cooperative games. That's a neat idea. I have played Blackguards. Blackguards is great, but Blackguards is very different of a game. Blackguards is basically more like Here's a Might and Magic, really. Nope. Nice. Too much to carry. What? Ridiculous. All right. I guess that means we have to start dropping some of this stuff. All right. I'm going to go, in that case, I'm going to go to... I got to go talk to my guys here. Wait, no, they're over here. I'm so silly. I got to talk to my guys. What's up, Magister Murtoff?
You need to find a hiding place, and quick.
Aw, you won't let me trade with you? Aw.
What will happen to us?
Shoot. Well, that's too bad. That water barrel weighs 60 units. What? Target is too far. It wasn't... What? Look at this thing. I didn't put it... I just put it in front... It weighs 60 units, but somehow I'm able to put it on top of the ship, but then I can't get it back down after I put it on top of the ship. The hell was that? I don't think physics works the same way on this boat as it does everywhere else. What the hell is that? I just thought that was there, and I'm like, why is that so big? Somehow I put it on top of there, but now I can't get it back again. Brilliant. Utterly brilliant. I mean, it doesn't matter. I was planning on getting rid of it anyway, but like, what? It's ridiculous. Oh, man. What sorcery is this? Yep, problem solved. This letter contains a set of instructions for transporting sorcerers to a place called the Joy, but someone has inked an angry black line from the top left to the bottom right. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm not, you know, it's not a big deal since I didn't want it back anyway. I just think it's pretty ridiculous. Like, that's funny. $150. All right, well. My sweet Stefan, as I write this letter, we're near the Isle. By the time the Owl delivers it, I'll be but a day away. I've heeded Alexander's orders just as you said I should, but I think of Lucian often. Would the Divine have condoned this? Would he have blessed us as we ripped children from their mothers? Can this be the only way? I feel cold, inside and out. Of one thing I am certain. Your arms will warm me when I find you again. With love, Rix. I should give this back to him and be like, yo, Rix. My boy, Rix. The smeared ilk makes the journal difficult to read, but you managed to make out much of the latest entry. How do I turn pages? How do I turn pages? Does anybody know? With love, Rick James. I'm Rick James. How do I... It looks like there's another entry. Like, what's the latest entry? You have to lick your finger first. Yeah, exactly. What's up, Nordville? That's what I thought, but then I don't understand why... I assumed it wasn't, but then it's like much of the latest entry, which is apparently nothing. Okay. It's just odd. I'm like, okay. Check here first. Okay. Aha. Well, I'm trying to pick up a lot of gold. Ooh. Well-worn chest. Glad I checked here again. Stained shirt. Lockpicks. That's good. Alright. That stained shirt I think is better than what I had. Threadbare gown. Stained shirt. Yeah. That is, that's quite a shirt. That's better than normal. Okay. What's up, Sourcehound? True.
The dog paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
What's the matter?
The dog notices you for the first time and snarls, the hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge.
You sorcerer!
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much. Please, make it stop.
Let's see. I'm not the one to do this. I'd stop it if I could.
The dog whines and continues pawing at its nose.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters.
Knockdown arrow. Good. This page intentionally left blank. Yeah, exactly. Alright. What else we got? Right. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Excuse me, Shadow Panda. And welcome, everybody. It is almost 6 o'clock, so I've got about another hour after this. My name is Arvin Eleron. This is Pen and Pixels, which is my story-based show. Hold on, my phone just did something weird. There we go. That was really odd. That was really strange. This is my story-based show where I focus on story and narrative in different games because I am an author myself. So I am playing Divinity Original Sin 2. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a full playthrough because of how long the game actually is, but I will do it for some time, and then we'll hand it over to Kilgore Trout at the point that we're all sort of getting tired of it. I will then hand it over to Kilgore Trout and move on to something else on my side, but we are playing this for now. And if you like what you see in here, I hope you will follow this channel. I hope you'll sub to this channel. I hope you'll check out all the other awesome streamers because there's a lot of really cool GOG streamers. And hopefully check me out on my channel as well, which you can check out by doing !host. So yes. Thank you for the follow, Vibrating Wookiee, on the GOG channel. That's good stuff. Okay, right. Aha, my first bow. My first bow. My first bow. Can I do weapon sets? Can I do like set 1, set 2? Is that possible or not? Does anybody know if I can? Thank you for the follow, Gravitor Rift. I hope that's right, Gravitor Rift. I don't think weapon sets are a thing. So I have to re-equip all the time? Man. Shoot. Okay, what else have we got? Alright. Could have gotten that another way. Skull marked key. Oh wait, all these are part of my hotbar? Oh my god, what? This is crazy. I don't want all of these. That's... okay. Yeah. That's clearly what I have to do. I just didn't... Okay, let's read this first. Murtaugh, Death Fog barrels have been locked down in storage. Stay out, you and Rix both. If anyone starts fooling around down there, it'll be lights out. Captain Calwin. Alright, so... if I... okay. You could switch equipment in combat, but it takes AP. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, so we do this. And then the bow. Okay, so let's see. Or, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I suppose that's true.
Great God, something's pounding on the hull.
Uh-oh. Being attacked by a kraken? Skull marked door, huh?
Suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
I've got a bone to pick with you.
Oh. Yes? Shouldn't you be running or screaming or some such?
Shouldn't you be doing the same? The ship is going down.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
I know your god did not gift you with much, but kindly used the little you were given. Do you look at me and think, why yes, there is someone with organs enough to drown? Trifling matters like water and poison do not concern me. No, damp robes are the most I have to fear. Once this glorified skiff hits the sea floor, I will simply walk to shore. Whereas you, I believe, have lifeboats to pointlessly squabble over.
Why didn't I see you before? You kind of stand out.
I believe you did, although I was wearing the face of an elf at the time. I had a mask rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
That's heartless. You could be saving people right now.
The skeleton holds up his book in one quick, frustrated movement.
I am trying to discover if there is anyone worth saving, and I will be damned if I let the lives of some mayflies get in my way. Go on, go, swim or drown or do whatever takes your fancy. I have a book to read.
You're rather odd, but thanks. Okay. Alright, I already did that. Okay. Okay. Good, picking up some good stuff. Okay. Alright. Barrel. Alright. Okay, I don't want to go up those stairs yet, though. Okay. That's exactly what I did not mean to do. Okay. Okay, let's go through this door. Let's find out what's going on back here.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is, a warning of death fog within. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
This is probably a bad idea,
It
but...
doesn't budge. The door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
Whoa. Instant death for the living. One of the cabins seems to become infested with tentacles and some kind of lethal fog. We should keep our distance.
Deathlock! I need to get out of here now!
Too bad about that sword, though. But I'm not going to be dumb about it. My character would definitely not go running in any further than that. Okay. Now let's get out of here. Whoa, fighting time! The ship is being attacked by a gigantic kraken. Looks intent on pulling the entire vessel to the bottom of the sea. We have to escape. Can you please just let me close? Thank you. Alright. Alright, tech and movements. Let's see. So... Wow. That's really cool. That's neat. What's up, Illness? That's cool. Alright, let's get some, I still have my collar on, so I can't do the source thing, which is obnoxious. Ow. Okay. Don't need that. Alright, so let's see. Glad I lets me hit this thing at point blank range. Ow. Ow again. Well, let's kill this thing. Okay, fireball scroll, that's useful. Alright, there we go. You can still cast regular spells, not the source spells. But this is... Isn't this a source spell? Raw, lumpy giblets. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. Source spell requires source points. They're bright blue icons. Oh, okay. Gotcha. This fire is out there despite all that. Okay, there are these lifeboats. I can't do my source wolf because of that. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Wow, this thing is messed up. I wonder if I can, no water. I guess there's no water buckets nearby. Captain Calwyn. Oh my god. Can I get there? I wonder if I could pick up that water bottle. I can. Alright, let me see if I can actually do this. You can zoom in on it, which is cool. So you could zoom in on it. Nice. Thanks, Captain Kaling. Alright, so I got the makeshift wand, although that doesn't really do me much good because I've already got 3 to 4 poisons, so I don't want to do both, but it's good to know that I've got both. Just in case. Alright. I bet that I'm just going to be able to get to that lifeboat.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old soldiers say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
They said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
Oh, this guy.
See those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Let's see. You're a yellow-bellied coward. You return to the lower deck and check for survivors.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Shut up, Gil. I already don't like him. We're gonna check the lower deck for survivors. No one deserves to die like this. This is the... Okay, let's do it. Wait, there are more survivors? I thought I already got... Oh, boy. That's a problem. We got void hatchlings. We got, Okay, we got... Wow. Okay, we got a bunch of creatures down here. Alright. Boat is taking a long time to burn, I know. Okay, let's get, Well, it's gonna have to be a wood elemental. Okay. I'm encouraged. Somehow I've been filled with determination. Bash. Am I enjoying the heat wave? I know, it was like 42 today. It was crazy. Oh, wait. Want to fight? Fight me!
I thought Voidwoken was supposed to be scary.
Ooh, nice. Losa.
Let the games begin.
That was pretty good. It's 41. Yeah. We were, I think it was like 42. It's like 40 out here right now. Dragon's Blaze, damn.
Beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
Alright, so here they all are working together. That's cool. Alright, and let's see. Fire away, totem. I think everybody's... Oh, you're not doing okay. Let's see. Nice. I need to get her healed up, but that worked out.
Away. The sea's hungry. We don't have much time. We make a pretty good team.
No telling whether it might be.
Beast is like flame. That was really funny. He's like, yeah, let's get out of here. Flame. Alright, I think I already explored the rest of this. So... He's heating up.
I hear something.
Wait, what? Wait. Reload. I blew through that message, so I didn't actually see what they told me. I think they said that I heard somebody. Which, that's not... So let's go here.
I hear something. It's Magister Siwan. Put on this damn collar. Sounds like she needs help.
Alright.
She tries to speak, but can only gape as she clutches her neck, trying to stem the bleeding of a gushing wound.
Is there a way to help her?
With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong-smelling tincture.
Alright.
Blood quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror.
Let's do this.
Blood pours out from around the bandage. Magister Siwan reaches out to you, her hand flailing. It's working. The pressure is stemming the flow of blood. Siwan clutches your arm, her eyes locked with yours. Something within the ship snaps. The floorboards shudder.
Come on, let's try to get up.
Siwan struggles to her feet, clinging to you tightly. The ship lets out a deep groan, then cracks.
It's ripping the ship apart. This is it.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Rise and follow GOG.com.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken.
BS, man.
All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
It's BS, man. I was accused of a crime I just didn't commit. Yeah, play on Entity, please. What's up, Toby? Thank you for the follow, Saint Sinister. Dizzy.
So the Order's right about one thing. We attract Voidwoken. Am I the lone survivor? Only one way to find out.
I think it started out pretty well to begin with, actually. I think it started out pretty well. Now, we'll see as we go on, but so far, a lot of the irritations I had with the first game have been addressed, I think. So... And gameplay-wise, I think it's better so far. I do worry about the potential of overload with as many objects and items, and I don't particularly love the games where you can take absolutely everything on the free earth that isn't nailed down. But thus far, though, it hasn't become too much of a problem. I only encountered one semi-bug. Well, no, it's a bug where I was somehow able to place a barrel up in a spot that I could then not get it back from, when I thought I was just placing it on the floor. But the Island Adventures of Buckethead and Pip, yes. Discovered a waypoint. Fleeing combat will bring you to the nearest waypoint. You can also quickly travel between waypoints. Okay. Ping. Well, yeah, Jagalin, but press left shift to see the enemy's sight range. Hard to say that, though. If you can take everything that's not nailed down, the suggestion is that you will be supposed to or be needing to do that. And so as a consequence, it's hard then not to feel like you should be taking advantage of what the game gives you to take advantage of, and you're gimping yourself if you don't. So... Ah, the classic I'm in a barrel. This is all part of ultimate stealth. So I still have my goddamn collar on. Okay. Let's make it happen. Tension increases as more crimes rise and is naturally higher in certain areas. Yeah, but this is not a crime. Just fighting two damn bugs. Wanna fight? Fight me! Alright, I gotta save that. Ah, don't get to me, don't get to me, don't get to me. Ah, I was dumb. I should have backed up higher. Oh, 1 point. Whoa. He just said Iphon? How does he do that? He's like a bug. Even the bugs know me in this game? Man.
I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Exactly. Just gained a level. Press I to enhance your stats and abilities. I will do so. Attributes. Okay. So, finesse, intelligence, constitution, memory, or wits. Can I assume... What is it that address... Like, does any of these skills adjust with dialogue and stuff like that? Like, is intelligence more dialogue-oriented, or any of these things... Any of these stats directly connect to those? Does anybody know? Yeah, but I don't know if it works that way with this illness. I'm not sure if wits is about that. Persuasion is the most important. Yeah, but like there's no overall stat attribute that makes a difference there. There's no overall stat that improves that. Scales with finesse. So I want finesse for bows, for sure. Probably finesse and intelligence should be the ones that I'm upping. The most important is persuasion. Okay. Alright, so persuasion. I gotcha. Okay, okay, that's good to know. How much finesse you capable of? This is a very finesse-filled bucket, Tobik. Okay, this bucket has got a lot of finesse associated with it. A lot of finesse. There is some no-joke finesse. All right. So then the question is, shape what characters can do and how well they do it. Okay. So now what I need to do is I need to find which one of these. Where's the persuasion? Oh, civil abilities. There we go. Okay. So persuasion. Increases base attitude with strangers by 10. Lovely. Got it. Cool. Can I get a bucket of internet? One could only hope. All right. So summoning. That's definitely what we're putting these points into. We're going to be emphasizing summoning and ranged. Okay. Thank you for the follow on my channel, Slava Drizo. Thank you very much. Okay. Still don't know why there's tension per se. I was just killing some
the face
bugs.
Is familiar. What's left of it? He was aboard the ship.
It's not aboard the ship anymore. Thank you, Hilness. Sounds good. Thank you, man. I appreciate it very much, as always. Be well, sir, as always. And yeah, so far I'm digging it. Thank you for the follow on GOG, Novartum. Yeah, Novaritum. Hoptic, what's up, man? It is my first time to play in Divinity Original Sin 2. I did play 1, but I haven't played 2. So it is my first time. What's up, Nico? And Optic, how you doing, man? Optic, how have you been, bro? It's good to talk to you, man. I have known Optic for a long time here on these interwebs. That's what I'm looking for. Break from work thanks to the snow. Yeah, I'll bet, man. You haven't played Original Sin 1? Yeah. I didn't love Original Sin 1, but... Ancient Statue of Brachus Rex. Thank you for the follow, Nico. On GOG. Yeah, we were dealing with cold for a long time. This is the first time we've hit, like, above freezing temperatures in basically 2 weeks. Not just above freezing. The temperatures basically here have been between... We got down as low as 2, so we've been between 2 degrees and basically 23. Basically, the temperature has not been above 23 degrees in essentially 2 weeks. It's been all 15 degrees, 12 degrees, 14 degrees, 10 degrees, 18 degrees, 16 degrees. And finally, we got some warmer weather this time. Tam. All right.
Any man who put his likeness in stone is a fool in my book.
I agree. What's this? Yeah, right. Says the guy. Says the West Coast guy. Says the West Coast type. Yeah, Nico. Yeah, I mean, so far I'm digging it. So far I'm definitely digging it.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
Hello, child. Let's barter. You have a shell? No thanks. A water balloon. Cloth scraps. A water balloon? 24 for a water balloon? Alright, well, guess what? You know what? You know what you need, son? You know what you need, Tam? You know what you really need? I know you think you have everything you need, but let me tell you, what you need is about 8 kitchen pots. I think that's really what you're missing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. You need definitely 8 kitchen pots. So that's really important. You also need a flower pot. You need a ripped painting for sure. So I think that's important. Inflation OP. Let's see. You're going to need one of these makeshift wands. Oh, wait. It's too expensive. You're going to need this threadbare gown. He needs about 350. You need about 350 kitchen pots. 350. Oh, man. All right, how about this? How about I give you... You do this, and I'm going to give you one of these wands. Your offer insults you? It's 1 gold piece short. 1 gold piece? How dare you? Okay, have a shell. How's that sound? See that? No, I don't want to do that, though. This goddamn tomato. There. How about that? There we go. All that for a water balloon. Good God, man. All right.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Let's see. Don't worry. You can trust me.
Why?
Everyone's got to stick to their own kind, especially now that the world has become so dangerous.
I guess. Well, the people who put me here are human, and the people who took my parents away are human.
Exactly, Dizzy.
Or do you mean because I'm a...
I'll trade you a bunch of garbage for your balloon. He just got a bunch of junk. I'm like, look, you're giving me one thing. I'm giving you 15 things. Obviously, you're getting the better part of the deal. Obviously. I mean, there's no question about it.
Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
I am. And by the looks of the collar around your neck, so are you.
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy.
They may well be wrong and crazy.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than inside.
Do your parents know where you are?
They're gone now. Their magisters took them already. I guess now they're cured. And maybe they're waiting for me back at home.
It's not safe out here. My ship was attacked by Voidwoken not far off this shore.
But you didn't die.
Why don't you seem scared?
Guess I am. But it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
I survived the Voidwoken attack by the skin of my teeth. Should really find somewhere safer to go.
There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see.
All right. Enjoy your pile of 25,000 pots. Aha! Oh man, crafting. Hee hee! Oh man. That's funny. Yeah, that laugh was interesting. Oh, nice. Some music. Exactly, Stalio. Actually, if you haven't noticed, it's my bucket that allowed me to survive. Yeah, that music. Oh, the Red Prince. The Red Prince, people. He's looking into your soul. What do you guys think? What do you think, chat? He's looking into your soul, chat. Into your soul.
spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright blood red color.
Dizzy.
Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep.
I don't want to go in that whole slave thing. Glad to see you survived the shipwreck. Mostly glad because you can breathe fire, and that's good.
The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hole.
That's how I roll.
You have my gratitude.
Good. What really want is your support.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
I was glad to be of help. Doesn't do to stand idly by when people are in danger, even if those people are lizards.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Nevertheless, one good turn does deserve another, so as far as the whole slave business is concerned, let's just forget about it.
I already did.
You may as well have your freedom.
That's good. Here's the thing. I already had my freedom, and I was going to come talk to you about you being my slave, so...
Now then, if there's nothing further...
What are you doing here, standing on that rock?
I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but...
Too late.
I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
You're sighing dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean?
At Iphon, bunch of bad ways to die. Memories. Childhood days spent in the sun.
Memories. Quite so.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost.
Your paradise is lost? What do you mean by lost, exactly?
What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
I have no idea who you are.
Oh, may the seven have mercy on their own creation. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the spouse of the sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment.
In other words, you're up the creek without a paddle?
The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have.
I too have this and that to sort out. You're welcome to tag along if you want.
This and that? Tag along? Do you really mean to compare the fate of an empire to whatever foibles you seek to fix?
Yes.
On the other hand, I really could do with a dog's body. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough.
The hell is a dog's
you came back
body?
for the others on that ship, after all.
Also, you have that bucket on your head, so clearly you've got some sense of taste and fashion. Very well, old chap, I accept. You'll pardon me if I don't shake hands with you. I can't see your eyes.
Fine, I accept. On one condition.
That you serve my every command, certainly.
For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
All right, I'll do what I can.
Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, That our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic and, yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
A fighter sounds perfect. You should stay true to your vocation.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord.
How about Scaly?
As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Okay. So... Alright, here's this dude. So, what's he got? He's got a knife on a stick. Well, alright. Knife on a stick. What else does he have? A shell. He's got a makeshift shield. 9 magic armor. 6 magic, 8 physical. The bucket saved my life. Chop chop house. I know, right? Like, dude, like, what the hell? Okay. Let's see. So, let's auto sort. Okay. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to have... By the way, if a character leaves your party, if your character leaves a party, do you have to, at that point, if the character leaves your party, do you lose all the items that they took without you getting a chance to take it back? Or does he drop it on the ground? Or what happens in that instance? Does anybody know? Because I'm thinking I'd like to actually give all these books and stuff to him, but I need to know whether or not he could leave and take them all with him without giving me the chance to get him off him first. They keep it in their inventory, right, but I'm saying, like, what happens if he leaves, like, something happens where he gets pissed off and he goes. Right, so if somebody, don't tell me when, but I'm just saying if they leave it on the ground? Okay, cool. Thank you. That's all I wanted to know. Lovely. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure of. All right. Exactly. See, Dizzy, that's what I'm saying. That is what I am saying. Okay. So. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of quick saves. Let's delete some of these quick saves. We don't need this many. There we go. Only reason you bought XCOM 2 is because of this game. Really? I wouldn't have thought of those things as being that... Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. No. I call the shots, not you. You.
To change.
Okay. Shovel, we always need that. Alright. Cooking pot. For some reason, is Pyron Jade still here?
The cat's eyes are clouded.
Because I was like, it's a cooking pot for cooking, just reminded me of Pyron, like how she would talk about it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, because the turn-based. Okay, alright.
I get? Hey, stop following me.
Are you okay? Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Me? I know who I am. At least I think I do. Sometimes it feels like... No, I know who I am. Who are you?
I'm just a man trying to survive.
Huh? Yes, survival. Harder than you'd think, maybe. Harder than...
The cat shakes its head, as if trying to wake up from a deep sleep.
You feeling okay?
Huh? Yeah, fine. I'm fine. I'm not sure. It's all a little foggy.
Where'd you come from?
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak, but his eyes lose focus, and with a jerk he turns away from you.
Damn it. Answer my question. A skull. Bread. Sure what I think about this map. I mean, that particular map seems a little odd to me, I guess. Oh, a penny bun mushroom. Oh, now the cat's just hanging with me? All right.
This again.
Maybe life down there. See what happens when you get down there. We still got to find the other people, of course. Aha! Someone's there. What's up, kid?
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Wait, we need to speak.
1, 2. Adults always want to talk.
Sure, you can play with them. Just give me a second while I pick them all up. Also, I'd like to trade some of them with you. Now that I picked them all up, would you like to trade them?
1, 2, long dead of the crew. 3, 4, pretty shells on the shore.
There were pretty shells, but now I've taken them all. That's what happens when you choose not to talk to adults. Keep that in mind. Welcome back, Nordville. Oh, I need some kind of telekinesis for that.
Your Godwoken has asked you a question. Answer. Come on, old man. I can't wait.
I know nothing of any Verdus.
Alexander.
We already know the truth, Magister.
Too well protected.
Now
here.
speak.
I am a proud loyal to the Order. I would not dream of subverting our cause.
Atusa, please.
Your Godwoken has asked you a question. Answer him.
Need I repeat?
The hell are these things? The hammer's pet?
But I know nothing of any Verdus.
There's the bishop.
We already know the truth, Magister. Now speak.
I am a proud loyal to the
Maybe, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to, X5.
Atusa, please.
Your Godwoken has asked you a question. Answer him.
Need I repeat myself?
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
Okay, got about another 4 minutes here, so we'll see this dialogue, and then we'll wrap up. Lovelust is coming after me with We Are Dwarves.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Whether you're telling truth or lies, you won't find out by mutilating her.
Stay silent, you!
I'll stay silent when I choose to.
Bishop Alexander looks up at the sound of your voice, curiosity on his face. Recognition seems to flicker in his eyes for a moment, but then he shakes his head and looks back towards the suffering Atusa. Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Ugh.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
Yee.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
The Lizard Magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
Leadership means marking your territory. Well, these Magisters are almost vicious enough to join the Lone Wolves.
She was a lizard, yet a Magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
I don't think so.
Where is he?
Alright, I'll take all these things. Wonder if I could use that resurrection scroll on her. Well, that was an interesting way to kind of get started. That's, pulverized. Yeah, exactly. Wow, that was creepy. Okay, so let's get down there. Like to at least get over this way. Got more people that I've got to track down. And we'll do so. But not, I believe. Let's do that. Overwrite. Continuing. But not right now. Because now I have to give way, folks, to Lovelust Games, who is going to be joining us and is going to be playing We Are Dwarves. Because in case you're wondering if you are dwarves, we are dwarves. We all are dwarves. That's what you have to be doing. So, but yes, I'm going to be ceding ground to her. I'm going to go get some dinner and check all that out. But this is cool. I mean, I like this as a starting spot. There's still some things about it that don't necessarily grab me as much, but I do like it considerably better than I did Divinity Original Sin 1 in terms of gameplay. I think the story's a better start, and I'm looking forward to seeing kind of what happens as we go through and seeing what happens here. You're not sure if she's here. I thought she should be starting at the top of the hour, and I've got to grab dinner either way, but let me check. There's something that I missed here as I check Discord quickly. Yeah, I mean, she's on the public schedule. She should be starting. Either way, though, I cannot stick around for longer because I've got dinner and stuff like that I got to get. And I've already been streaming a good deal, so I've got to I got to call it for the evening. But I want to thank everyone who was with me for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. We'll be doing this for a while longer. As I said, I'm going to play this for a few sessions. If it seems to be something everyone's enjoying, I'll stick with it. If it's not, then I'm going to head it over to Kilgore, and I will let him take over from there, and then I will do something else if that turns out to be the case. Otherwise, I'll keep playing this for some time. Also, I should say that next week, next Tuesday, we will have D&D with GOG as Storm King's Thunder gets played. So we'll be doing that next week, next Tuesday. D&D with GOG with Pyron Jade, with Darksaber 2K, and with Screaming Joypad. So that's going to be a good time. I'm looking forward to that as we continue with Dungeons & Dragons and Storm King's Thunder. Also, D&D coming up on my channel. Next time you'll see me on my channel, by the way, will be Friday when I've got my voiceover team playing a game called 2064 Read-Only Memories, where I have these voice actors doing this stuff as well. So that should be a good time. The three people that are there for sure will be Trendane, Zach, and Russ. BB and George. Well, George is not a member of the Your Vocalist permanently anymore. BB is out until at least April. Rob probably is not going to be there. He's got to step back as well for a few months because he's got a bunch of his own stuff that he's focusing on. So right now we have the three permanent members that will all be there. And so that's what we've got at the moment. That's going to be happening on Friday. I want to thank everyone for having been here and remind you all about ways to support this channel. Please make sure to follow GOG.com's Twitch channel. Please make sure to sub to this channel as well. A lot of cool emotes that you can get. Thanks for the follows today. And please check us out individually on our own individual channels. We have a lot of Patreons and stream subs, systems and stuff like that. So please check us out individually if that is of interest to you as well. I'll be back at you next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern for some D&D with GOG, Storm King's Thunder. I'll be on my channel on Friday, as I said, with some voiceover stuff and maybe even a creative writing stream earlier in the day as well. But that's going to do it for me. Love Lust, I think, should be stopping by shortly to be playing some We Are Dwarves, if I read that schedule properly. But if not, then the next person will be up after that. But I've got to get heading out and get some dinner and stuff like that. Thanks, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you had fun watching some Divinity Original Sin 2. And I will catch all of you wonderful people very soon. Until then, be good to each other. Have a good one. Searching the